That looks bomb. What is up? It's your girl AshecaLee here, back at it with another video. If you are new here, thank you so much for clicking on this video. You are about to learn a whole bunch of stuff and a whole bunch of tips and tricks on how to get your makeup looking this flawless and on how to achieve this soft matte makeup look. So you're in the right place, okay? Don't even bother clicking off of this video to go watch another one. This is the right video for you, especially if you are not a pro at doing your makeup. This is super beginner friendly, and yeah, y'all, all the products that I used in the video will also be listed in the description box as well. These are also my go-to products, so I use these on a daily and my face always comes out looking this bomb, y'all. I'm trying to tell y'all. So yeah, before we get into the video, today's motivational quote of the day is: when things get difficult in your life, always remember to look above and to pray to God for everything that you need. I mean, without him, what else will we be doing, you know? When you run into an obstacle in your life, always remember that things happen for you and not against you. Always give God the praise. And honestly, if you are not someone that's like really into doing eyeshadow, or you just don't get it, then perfecting your base, like the base and the foundation of your makeup, is always going to make it feel like you did a little bit extra. Like once your face is beat, you kind of don't even need the eyeshadow if that's not what you like. So definitely, I feel like this foundation and this foundation routine, this base routine, the soft matte look, this video is going to be super helpful for those of you who are not really into eyeshadow or don't see yourself wearing eyeshadow on an everyday basis or whenever you want your makeup done. Definitely perfecting your foundation and your base is the way to go. Yeah, before we get into the video, y'all, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and also subscribe to your girl's channel. Let me know that you like this video by leaving a thumbs up. Like, how am I supposed to know? How am I supposed to do more of these videos if y'all not, you feel me? You get it? Yeah. So give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel so that I can continue to put out more of this content. And also leave a comment down below if there's anything in your routine that I do or anything in my routine that you would like to do. And yeah, we're just gonna go from there. Let's chat it up in the comment section. Why not, right? So with all of that being said, we're just going to jump into the video. Alright, y'all, so as y'all can tell, our eyebrows and our eyes are already done. All I did was just do my eyebrows off camera, and I added some brown eyeshadow and just pop my lashes on. That's pretty much it. So we're gonna get into the makeup now. So first things first, we gotta prime our face. I like to use 1 to 2 primers just because I feel like it adds what I need it to add. So the first primer I'm going to use is the Milk Hydro Grip Primer. Now, I'm sure you guys have heard so many good things about this primer, y'all. I pick this up every time I need to do my makeup. And I don't really apply any primer on my forehead just because, well, I don't really put product on my forehead, so I just feel like it's a little unnecessary. Then I'll go in with my Fenty Beauty. This is their Pro Filter Instant Retouch Primer, and this is a really good primer as well. I don't know why, but I just feel like the consistency of both of these primers together just really gives me the look that I would like. But I really do mainly focus this primer in my T-zone area because that's where I get oily the most, and I kind of want to keep that area really matte, or like a soft matte type of vibe. Like so. Okay, so next onto concealer. I'm going to be applying my concealer first before applying my foundation. I just like to do this because it gives me more of a full coverage look. And I tend to like that, you know. And also kind of, although it does give like a full coverage look, you also have the option to build it up. So this is just going to create the base that we need. So we're just going to apply this right underneath our eyes. Okay, so I zoomed up for y'all so that y'all can see a little bit better. Yeah, so we're going to let this sit for some time. And the longer you let your concealer sit, the more coverage it starts to build. Okay, because once you put it on, it's kind of watery, but once you just let it sit and just like build up on that coverage, once you blend it out, it'll be super seamless. So that's what I like to do. Just let it sit for a while, and then we have to move on to whether or not we want to use a beauty blender or a brush. So we're gonna let that sit for a little bit, and then we'll come back. And also with your first concealer that you apply underneath your eyes, you want to make sure that it's at least one shade lighter than your skin complexion. Again, this is just the base, and then we can take it up a notch with 1 or 2 shades lighter than this for your actual concealing slash highlighting. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and blend that out. I'm gonna use a brush because I feel like this just gives me the most flawless look possible. Brushes definitely blend out way better than I feel like beauty blenders. If you're going for a not so full coverage look, then definitely, you know, use a beauty blender and make sure it is damp, but not wet. So you want to squeeze out as much water as possible so that it gives you that coverage that you're looking for. And so it won't move your product, but it will just, you know, blend it out the way that it's supposed to. So now we are going to blend out this concealer, and I'm going to use my brush to do this. And you just want to use light tapping motions to do this, and just kind of like move the product instead of like swiping or manipulating it. You really just want to move it. Okay, so now that that is done, we're going to move on to our foundation. This is the Nars Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation in the shade Tahoe, and this is by far one of my favorite foundations ever. I'm obviously running really low on this, so I actually need to re-up, but this is such a great foundation, y'all, and it's super... I don't want to say that it's not full coverage, but it's definitely buildable. So if you like medium coverage, you know, you can definitely build on it to get that full coverage look you're looking for. But for me, 1 to 2 pumps is enough. So I just apply 1 pump on each side of my face like so. Now we just blend it out with another brush. And I just use my foundation to blend out that concealer line that we had, because we don't want any harsh lines at all. And then I just use whatever's left on my forehead. Alright, so we got our foundation on, and now we're going to go back in with some concealer, because now we have to add some color, some contrast, and some definition back to our face, okay? So I'm using the Too Faced Born This Way concealer. Again, this is my go-to products that I'm using throughout my video, so keep that in mind. If y'all are looking for some good concealers or whatever the case may be, or, you know, just any products. Yeah, so this is the Too Faced Born This Way concealer, and this is in the shade Sand. This is my lighter concealer, so I really do like to use this second. And I'm just applying it to the areas, but instead of applying the concealer the way that we did the first time, we're actually going to make sure that where we're applying it is exactly where we want to lift. So this concealer is going to lift our eyes. So you want to apply it right in the inner corner of your eyes, and also on the corner of your eyes as well. And then with this concealer, you're going to apply it everywhere else that you would normally apply your concealer, which is your cupid's bow, your chin, and also your nose. Still, we're going to allow our concealer just to sit there and build up some coverage, and while that is sitting there to build up coverage, we're going to go in with our contour. So I am using the Hourglass foundation stick in the color Chestnut. This is by far one of my favorite contour products ever, because it's so creamy. So you can either apply it directly on your face, or you can use a brush and, you know, just chisel that in, and that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm actually gonna use the same brush that I applied my foundation with, just because it's gonna tone it down, and also it's just an easier blend. You know, you're mixing 2 colors together, so the color isn't gonna be as potent, which is perfectly okay. You just want to take it, and then you're just gonna swipe, swipe, swipe like so, and as y'all can see, boom. And then you are going to apply it directly to the areas that you are going to need it. So as y'all can see, it just, you know, it's an easy application. Easy, like so, right? Apply as much as you need. So normally that is all I need, and then I'll just go in with whatever's left on a brush on the sides of my nose at the end. So I'm just gonna blend this out. Then now it's time to blend out our concealer. We're going to use the same brush that we applied that we blended out our first concealer with, because this is also going to tone down this brighter concealer as well. And as y'all can see, y'all see how lifted it's lifting my eye up. It just looks really good. And you know, it's just adding everything that I need. Okay, so now that we have everything, you know, coming together, we're gonna go on to blush. So obviously cream and liquid blushes have been in, and that's because they are so bomb, y'all. They last all day. Normally, you know, we would use our powder blushes and then they'll be off our face within the next 2 hours. But using a liquid blush and then setting it with a powdered blush has the ability to keep your blush on all day, which is game changer. We love that for us, okay? So we're gonna go in with the Rare Beauty liquid blush in the shade Lucky. And this is really pigmented, y'all. So you really just need a really light dot of this. Too much is gonna have you looking crazy, okay? So really small amount. I like to put 2 dots like that, barely touching my face. Boom. Right on top of my contour. And then we are going to blend that out. And you want to move really fast with this because, you know, the longer it sits on your face, this is not like concealer. The longer it sits on your face, the harder it's going to be to blend out. So you kind of want to hurry up with this. And you just want to blend it in the same direction that you applied your concealer. So you want to blend it up. And so then we're going to go back in with our concealer brush and we're just going to blend out underneath our eyes because we are about to set everything in place now. Okay, and to set our face, y'all know we no longer use beauty blenders to set our face. We are onto our triangle sponges, okay? These things right here, game changer. They apply the product so effortlessly and it just makes everything come together really nice and seamless, and it makes your face look so smooth. So we probably never gonna get off of these, y'all, because they work that good. So I'm gonna use this. I actually got like a whole pack from Amazon for like $8. I think about 20 of these were in it, and yeah, y'all, they're cheap and they are worth it, so go and get it. The Laura Mercier setting powder in the shade Honey. And yeah, we're just gonna set our face. I just like to go over my under eyes one more time just to blend out any creasing, because I do have fine lines underneath my eyes. So we kind of just want to get rid of that before we add our powder. You want to apply your setting powder to all the areas that you applied your concealer to. And then I just set everything in place. I just press all that excess powder that was on my face right in my concealer. Alright, so now our face is looking and feeling super dry, which is normal because the powder is going to dry your face out. So our job now is to bring all that moisture back into our face when we get there. But right now we're going to set the rest of our creams with powder like we just did our concealer. So we're going to start with our contour and then we're going to go into blush. So for contour today, I'm going to use the NYX Matte Bronzer in the shade Deep Tan, and this is going to give me that beautiful bronze color that I desire. And we're just going to apply in all the areas that we applied our cream bronzer to. You can use a smaller brush for the sides of your nose, but me personally, I don't really care that much I don't really care that much about nose bronzer and contouring. So I just use whatever brush I'm using to apply my contour. And then sometimes I will go in with my Black Radiance True Complexion Contour Palette. If you have been with me since back then, you know I have never switched up on my girl, okay? This is definitely my go-to palette. The colors in it is so, they just make sense, you know? So definitely one of my go-tos. And it's super pigmented as well. Okay, so now for blush, I'm going to go in with the Tarte blush. This is in the shade Dazzled. They have like some sparkling, it has some like sparkles to the color, and I just really love this color. So we're going to apply this to our cheeks. That looks bomb. And this is my go-to setting powder. This is just, y'all, this works so well. I love it. So this is the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist, and this just works wonders. I am running low on this as well, so I need to re-up ASAP. Y'all, I've really just been using my makeup and trying my best not to buy any makeup because makeup is too expensive, okay? And yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and, you know, do my eyeliner and my under eye and stuff like that, and then I'll be back to finish up the rest of my face. Okay, so onto lips, I'm gonna use a brown lip liner. And this is my favorite part. This is the part that gets me so excited because what is your makeup without lips? You know, like, it's just not doable. Hold on, because I feel like I need to add some lower mascara because, because something is throwing me off, and it has to be this, right? Don't tell me that that doesn't look good. Like, that looks so much better. And my little trick that I have been loving is applying a really bright concealer to my lips just to give me that ashy look that I like. A lot of people don't, but I do. This is just what I do. Like so. And it's gonna blend super effortlessly. See? Just brighten that up a whole lot. Alright, y'all, so we finished the video. As y'all can tell, the face is beat, the face is sitting. This looks so good, and this is definitely giving soft matte full coverage. Y'all, like, I'm obsessed. Like, this looks so good. It's been a while since my makeup, like my foundation, like the base of my makeup looked this good. I'm so happy I was able to film this for y'all. I hope y'all picked up on some tips and tricks for when you do your makeup. Yeah, y'all, so I'm super excited that I was able to film this for y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed it. If you did, then you know what to do. I'm not gonna keep going over this, y'all. You know what to do. Give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, leave a comment down below, and let me know what's different in your makeup routine versus my makeup routine, or some things that you picked up on from mine that you would like to try in your makeup routine. So yeah, let me know if y'all like this video and if y'all want more of these, because I'll definitely be doing more of these. I want to do more of these. I want to get back in my old YouTube bag where I was just like that girl on YouTube that did like the very detailed beginner friendly makeup tutorials. So if y'all are down for that, then leave a comment down below and subscribe so that I know y'all feeling this video, and run these views up for me, okay? Thank you. So with that being said, thank y'all for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.